Okay, so your heat assignment is your place in your book. I think, James. Okay, your heats are on the group. Your scores in 5 minutes. You're a little bit behind schedule, so they might check on the group. Your heats are at first heat comes out. Please check your lane assignments. Okay, the lanes are different now. Not 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
All right, next up, we got the next heat coming up. We are back here for WOD number 5. Lane 1, Giddy Up Girls. Lane 2, Bees. Lane 3, Jelly Beans. Lane 4, WOD. Lane 5, Flintstones. Lane 6, Lean Machines. Lane 7, Potato Power. 2 cousins in a WOD. Apologies. And those are my clients. That's the funny part about it. And off they go. These ladies will have 800 meters on the row, 800 meters on the ski. Then they will swap over 800 meters on the ski, 800 meters on the row. The fastest time to complete will be score 1. The second fastest time to complete will be score 2. Then they'll move into the calorie assault bike, 80 calories, and that will be for time. They got 12 minutes to get through this work, and I do think it's going to be a lot faster than 12 minutes. Got some Led Zeppelin there in the background. Now this is what we're talking about. Get it going, get it on. This is the type of workout where you need to bang it out. There is no time to waste here. You need to get it out there, get it done and dusted. And these ladies are putting in the effort. Big pools, short at the bottom of the pool, so you don't want to do it. You don't want to go all the way to the bottom and then straight arm all the way up. You almost want to bend your arms on the way back up. So if you look at lane number 2, she's using a decent technique there. And our producer just moving out the way there, but that's okay. No stress as we look at Storm out there in lane number 7. She's got a long pull, but she's pulling hard, so most likely calories distance is ticking over nicely there. But the idea here is get that fast time. You don't want to be wasting any time. You want to get that fastest time. So that's what these ladies are doing. Fastest time on the ski, fastest time on the road. You can see some of these athletes went out nice and hot. A little bit of lactic acid building up as they start to slow down. But that's okay. This is one of those workouts you got to push the limits. All right, a bit of a delay on the heat lineups. Just bear with us while we sort that out. Heat lineups as well as leaderboard. We will share the leaderboard with you shortly. They're just busy working out some times and scores here. The lifting was very close in terms of those times. Remember, if they were stuck on 50 kgs, it became the fastest time on the 50 kg. So that's what they're looking at the moment. They're just getting all those times. And all our rowers are done. And it looks like done and dusted. There is lane number 2. That is the 2 cousins in a WOD. Not too far behind. Looks like lane number 3 there. And an interesting little fact here. Look for Ashley. She used to be a rower, so she'll have decent technique on that row. Big pulls. As now she's working her way through that 800. Claire now onto the ski erg. We see just next to them, there's Zelda. Zelda's on that ski erg. It looks like Danny, her daughter, is also on the ski erg. Storm and them have moved over. Bit of a problem here on the row. They're going to have to restart that row. Row not working. So they'll probably take the cumulative time on that row, the row that stopped working there, of that 800. See the ladies there working hard. You can see all of them in your picture there. And great technique from most of these ladies. They are all doing a great job on the row. A couple of these athletes doing a bit of a shorter stroke, but you actually want a nice, long, clean stroke from these athletes. As soon as you drop your legs too early before you finish your pull, you're actually wasting a lot of energy. And these ladies need to bear in mind, you don't want to do that. They still have 80 calories to jump onto after this on the bike. And this is going to be a brutal Fran lung. See these athletes starting to burn up a little bit here on the cardio. And it's like acid bath, correct? And it's getting hot in here, metaphorically and physically. See a lot of those athletes slowing down big time on those ski, except for Zelda. Look over at Zelda, and her tempo is really good. So she's a runner, so she'll have that VO2. Her body will know how to deal with the lactic acid, and her heart rate won't be as high as the rest of the athletes because she is a very, very good runner. That's Zelda out there in lane number 1 to the left of your screen. And just like that, done and dusted is Ashley. She was had an issue with her row, and she still finished before everyone else. And she's already on to that bike now. They're going to work away at those 80 calories. Not too far behind is Storm. But remember, Ashley had a bit of a break because the rower was messed up. The batteries looked like they died or something. And so Ashley has a bit more of a lead than what it looks like on your screens at the moment. And now it's going to come down to those 80 calories. How much are you willing to just drive and put your body through torture? That is what it's going to come down to, is just pushing through the pain. Here comes Zelda. Zelda done. And her partner there jumping on. You can see that all the lanes starting to move off those ski ergs. We're going to catch up with a fellow runner here in Steve. Talk us through that VO2 a little bit more. How much does a runner actually, like being a runner, help you in this sort of stuff? Obviously that VO2 being nice and big. Zelda in lane 1, she's a big runner, very good runner. Do you think that's going to bode well for her?
So they're quite different movements though. There's a lot more the full body workouts on these apparatus. Personally, I've really struggled on the row ergs. Even though I've got a good running background, so it really hasn't helped me. And then when you move on to the assault bikes, that upper body strength as well comes into play. But it's a great base to work from, and if you do have that high VO2 max, it's going to allow you to compete really nicely here in the cardio workouts.
And there you have it. The man has run the London Marathon, Comrades. Any other runs I'm missing here? Is that it? That's it. Right, but yeah, the man has done some decent runs and some good times as well. As we see now, all those athletes are now pumping away at those 80 calories. Keep an eye on who finishes up first. We're looking for a judge's hand to come up. That's if the judges are aware and astute. They might not lift up their hands, but that's what we're looking for. They should be wrapping up those 80 calories fairly soon. Like I said, I don't think this workout will go the distance, but I might be wrong. The winner should finish within the time. And now you can see some of these athletes are really starting to work hard. You can see lane 2 there, Ashley on the bike working hard, Zelda right next to her working hard. And right in the far corner, you got Storm working just as hard. You got Samantha on the bike as well from CrossFit Kempton. She's also pushing the limits now. And this is what we love to see. It is goosebump stuff here. I love to see this. And I love these ladies working as hard as they are right now. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. As we keep a close eye on the screen here, on those athletes. These athletes have got 1 minute, 1 minute to get that 80 calories, and I'm pretty sure we will see someone get 80. Hopefully I don't put the commentator's curse on this, because I am so good at that. And look at that work in lane number 3. Just hammering it down. Lane 1, lane 2, look at them battling it out. They must be close to finishing. That is Zelda and Ashley. I think those are your 2 leaders at the moment. Who's going to jump off that bike first? With only 30 seconds left on the clock. It looks like here in lane 7, we got Storm and Danny working hard as well. This might be very close between these 3 teams. And time. And man, what an effort from Zelda, Ashley, and Danny and Storm, as well as Samantha's team. Brilliant stuff. They were absolutely pumping it there. And we can only assume that that is your top 4 actually. I might be mistaken with that. Remember, this is unofficial, but what an effort. Remember, Ashley and them got off that bike with a healthy little lead over the rest, and they will get a bit of time as well because of the row having an issue with it. So they will get some time. Next up, we got heat number 2, so make sure you don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you shortly. Right, we are back in, and it looks like Storm's team, Tipsy Tarts and Danny, they just got in front of Ashley and Zelda. So Tipsy Tarts, 2 cousins in a WOD, and I can't remember what Zelda's team is now. Stepsisters. Am I correct? No, I'm not right. Anyways, Zelda's team they got that third place. But man, what an effort that was there from Storm's team to jump into the lead there. Brilliant stuff. Right, and off we go again. Just bear with us, we are still waiting for those leaderboards to come our way. We got our, and as I said, here come the updated leaderboards. So going into that final workout, we got the ladies here, Femme Fatale in first place, but only 29 points. Blonde Bombs, 32 points. TNT, 38 points. And it's going to be between those three teams to get that number one spot. It is very, very close between those three. WICO Slayers looks like they might be out of the running yet with 79 points, unfortunately. And then going to the men. Sorry, the men have not been updated just yet. I'll have to wait for that one. We're waiting for WOD 4 after WOD 4, so we're just waiting for those. But that is the ladies standing. All three of those teams have a chance to win. That is Femme Fatale, Blonde Bombs, and TNT. TNT were in fourth. They moved their way nicely into third. And like I said, those sandbags would have been a biggest fan. They have 30 points. Legion is on 37 points. Scully on 54. And then there's a massive difference. Urea Fitness with 71. Rock and Rollers 80. And then Tainted Supplements were in second. They are all the way down in sixth with 83. So it looks like it is going to be a battle between the three, Jamie and his fan, Legion and Scully, for the top three positions. And a very, very slim chance for Urea Fitness. Uru Fitness. I'm really struggling with that name today. I think I've had like 27 different ways of pronouncing it. I do apologize. My brain doesn't work with a whole bunch of U's apparently. So there you have it. Those are your current leaderboards. Right, so I have the new lane assignments. Lane 1, we got Nirvana. Lane 2, Chalk It Up Girls. Lane 3, 2 Trailer Park Girls. Lane 4, Samson Chicks. Lane 5, 2 Peas and a Wad. Lane 6, Grizzly Gains. Lane 7, Wannabe Bubble Butts. Well, I think those are wrong as well because I see Nirvana is actually in lane number 5. So I'll just go with the names that I know, unfortunately. All right, going to be interesting here. We got Big efforts being put out here for the row. You can see Kim absolutely pulling with all her might on that row, and I think she might be doing, yep, she's first off that rower. Brilliant effort from Kim as she moves to the assault first. And now it's going to come down to how much of a gap is there on the rest of the field. Here comes lane number 1. They now onto the bike as well. You can see they're right next to us. And as I say that, here comes Nirvana. They are there in lane 4. Regan moves up as well. And now we got a little bit of a race happening here. There's all these teams on their bikes. Nicole as well, lane 7. Claire, Megan, everyone on the bikes now. And this is where it is. Give it all you have. You want to finish this. You want to get those 80 calories. You're going to see Kim there just at the bottom of your screen. You can see she's feeling it a little bit as she jumps back onto the bike. Claire there as well on the screen. Megan just behind her. Savannah now jumping onto the bike. Satch just to the left of her. Nicole. And then we jump back to lane 1 and lane 2. I do think the battle at the moment, just looking at their cadence, they are your 2 current leaders. The cadence of these 2 teams are showing right now. They are pushing the limits. Remember, these ladies have done 4 workouts in one day. Usually that is over 2 days or even 3 days. So these ladies are going to be absolutely fatigued. And they've been brutal workouts. Not one workout under 10 minutes. Plenty time. Coming up to 2 minutes left. They have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get those 80 calories. Let us know in the comments if you think that is going to happen. Are these ladies going to get 80 calories? Just put a yes, a simple yes. Let us know what you think. The ladies working insanely hard here. Right, we're back here. 20 seconds left and they are pushing hard. 10 seconds. Kim and them are done. So is lane 1. And done and dusted. Yeah, brilliant stuff by lane 1 and 2. They got it done. And it looks like our ladies in lane 7 might have got it done as well. But what an effort. Don't go anywhere. We got heat number 3 coming up next for our ladies.
All right, we're back here, and we got the top 3 ladies. It's going to come down to this heat. Who is going to walk away with that win? There are lots of points here up for, well, not points up for grabs, least amount of points up for grabs here. Will the Blonde Bombs, Femme Fatale or TNT get the win? Very, very interesting.
And we see our ladies there, blonde bombs there in lane 5. TNT just next to them. We got Meryl and Jean-Marie. WICO Slayers are out there in lane 1. Janice and Caroline. Caroline, of course, our Olympian, former SA hockey captain. And then we've got Michelle and Bianca for WICO Slayers in lane 1. And again, it's going to come down to those faster scoring opportunities on the ski as well as the row. 800 meters on the ski and the row. And so far, we've seen some blistering pace from the 2 previous heats. So they might throw a bit of a spanner in the works here for these top athletes. And the heat just not letting up either. And there you have it, Meryl done on that road. Man, she put the work in there and she is fastest off there. And that bodes well for them. That is our Femme Fatale team. The Jean-Marie now moves into the row and Meryl onto the ski. Remember, same time, 800 meters each. And here comes our TNT ladies. Tanya going to the back there of Nina. Michelle's done. Janice is done. Big efforts from these ladies. Four minutes left, and we're waiting on who is going to jump on that assault bike left. 8 minutes left. 4 minutes down. Looking at the wrong clock here. Should be focusing on my own clock. Great technique there by Meryl, just to the right of your screen there on that row. Nice short strokes but powerful strokes. That's what you want, especially when you're racing to get to 800 as quick as you can. And Michelle as well, she was out there in lane 1 as we see the blonde bombs. Our currents, they're actually in second at the moment. Femme Fatale, I think, is in first. Overall, not just for this workout. And now you can see that lactic acid. Lactic acid starting to kick in. These athletes are slowing down a lot here on and we do have an update on the scores. There was a bit of an error. So Jamie and his fan, 30. Legion, 37. And Tainted Supplements, 46. I was wondering, they must have done really bad in the previous one that I read out. But Tainted Supplements, 46. They are in third place. Scorley with 54. So everything to go for here in that final workout. That is Jamie and his fan, 30 points. Legion in second with 37. Tainted Supplements, 46 in third. So here we go. It is going to be an exciting race between the men, but yeah, at the moment we have an exciting race as we are waiting to see who is going to jump onto that calorie assault first. And remember that battle between Femme Fatale, Blonde Bombs and TNT, those are your current top three. They all possibly could sneak into a winning position here. Femme Fatale, they are first off and they are your overall leaders as well as your leaders in this workout, but not too far behind. Here comes Caroline. She's with Stepsisters. They are 96 points. They might just throw a massive spanner in the works here if they can walk away with the win. Blonde Bomb's not too far behind. TNT now in the mix as well. And man, this is going to be an exciting one. And the big difference now is who's going to get off that ski erg. We see TNT are off. The Blonde Bombs are off there, as well as Femme Fatale are off. We're waiting for the rest. Here comes Janice now. And everyone now onto the calorie assault with plenty time. 14:15 on 4 minutes 15 seconds on the clock. And now we look at how tense are these athletes. Are they tightening up? And the worst part you can do now is get off that bike and not have it continue moving. You want to try get off as efficiently as you can. Look at Caroline there, absolutely putting the hammer down and making a statement. Like I said, they can throw an absolute spanner in the works here if they were to walk away with that number one spot in this workout. They won't get themselves into a top three position. However, they could shake up the top three completely by winning this one. Janice now on the bike. You can see Meryl's got a long stint here on the bike at the moment. Tanya just next to her. The Blonde Bombs to the left. They are in those red shorts. They were the leaders up until the final workout where they slipped into second. And Femme Fatale, Jean-Marie and Meryl are your new leaders overall. But they are looking for a win here. You can see there Jean-Marie's husband just giving her some advice, getting her through this workout. And Caroline, every time she jumps onto the bike, she hammers it down and she hangs on as long as she can, and then she jumps off. Here comes Janice once again. Janice is now jumping. She's in the white top. You can see her jumping onto the assault bike there, almost in the middle of your screen, more to the right. She's now on the bike. Let's see what she does. And it looks like she's just holding the tempo, and that's all she needs. Caroline can put in the shorter stints. Janice can do the longest stint on the bike. Caroline is just there to pump over those calories, get nice 5, 10 calories every time she jumps on the bike. Mina on the bike, working hard. You can see her bottom right. Meryl now jumping on. Caroline once again putting the hammer down. Bianca just to the left there is also working hard on the bike. Here comes Michelle, very underrated, but she's got a massive tank on her as well. Tanya back on the bike. And there we see Blonde Bombs. They're making a changeover. What I have noticed with Blonde Bombs, though, their transition is a little bit slower at the moment. That could be costly for them. Every second counts with only 90 seconds remaining in this workout. And again, Caroline just putting the hammer down. And it would be really interesting to see if that hard work is actually going to pay off. and wait a second, I just realized now that Femme Fatale are done and dusted. My brain has completely switched off here. It's been a long day. Femme Fatale walked away with the win, absolutely destroying the rest of the field. And it looks like Caroline Stepsisters might have just walked away with second place. And that is correct, second place. And third place goes to the Bron Bombs. And Caroline and Janice have put in a massive spanner here, and it might have sealed the win for our ladies, Femme Fatale. And I think it has. It's going to come down to those other scoring opportunities. Where did they place? And I do think that they did get the number one there as well. So they will most likely walk away with 3 points here and claim themselves the WICO Summer Comp. That is Jean-Marie and Meryl. Brilliant done. All teams are done and dusted by the looks of it. Don't go anywhere. Next up, we got those men. Right, we are back here once again. Second last heat for the day. Right, off they go. They are fighting for pride. Who will win the final WOD here at WICO Summer Comp 2023? Remember, they will have 1,000 on the ski, 1,000 on the row. Right, our team's battling it out. Just sorting out our cameras here. Sorry about that. Making sure that we get the ISO right for you guys. You can see on the right of your screen there, the man in the blue shirt, just trying to sort out the cameras for you. I think you guys should know what we do behind the scenes as well, just so you can see that we are doing our best and you know what's going on. Like we said, we're all about community here at ItsHappening.Africa. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, as well as the bell notifications. Goes a long way for us, and we can help improve production. And a great shot there as we watch all those men on the ski erg working hard, and it's pretty much in time at the moment. You can see only 2 athletes really off there, the rest are like pretty much on time. As I say that, commentators curse, everyone's now in their own rhythm. But great effort here from all these athletes today. 5 absolutely brutal workouts, which should be spaced over 2 or 3 days. They're doing in 1 day. So great stuff by these men and ladies here at WICO. And back with our men in lane 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're waiting to see who will move on to that assault bike first. They will have 100 calories to get to. And our next heat, and there's already a change over there in lane 1. The next heat's going to be an exciting one. Obviously, we've got the top 3 men, Jamie and his fan, Legion, and Tainted Supplements. And it's going to be tough. But I do think it will be between Jamie and Legion. I think Tainted Supplements could possibly maybe sneak themselves into a 2nd place. However, Jamie and Legion will be battling it out for that number 1 spot. If Jamie and his fan finish 3rd or worse and Legion win it, they might just find themselves into that number 1 spot, and Jamie and his fan will fall into 2nd place. Keeping a close eye on these athletes. Still no one on those assault bikes just yet. See our man there, bench warmers with the sunglasses on, taking a big swig of water. Very, very hot and humid here in the WICO arena. Very cool, calm and collected strokes here from our man with the sunglasses on the right. Bench warmers, I do believe. A lot of these athletes choosing to go for a big stroke, easy way down. Just trying to maintain a nice rhythm, keeping that heart rate nice and low. honestly, in this sort of situation, last workout, you want those points. I'm all in. You go balls to the walls, empty out the tank. So interesting to see the different tactics that these athletes are applying. But that's just my personal opinion on this last WOD. I know the athletes are tired. Vince there taking a big break. Vince and Matt. Looks like they might be struggling a little bit. But all of these athletes are suffering at this stage. Out there in lane 7. Looks like they're doing some great work actually. They are really hammering it down. Split screen now on your screen. You can see both sides. These guys are working hard here. Remember, it is 8,000, and there you have it. Lane number 1. They are on the assault bike first. And woo, that lactic acid is in the body. He is hurting. He's fighting that bike. Here comes Matt right next to him as well. He's also struggling there. You can see he's trying to get going. Take that first 10 seconds, recover a little bit, and slowly but surely start tweaking up that tempo. Get it moving, get that fan moving. And here we go, the men in lane 7 onto the calories, as well as lane 6. And it looks like we're going to have a couple of athletes start moving over very, very shortly. Ivo now on his bike as well. Ones is there with him. So in terms of scores, you would assume that Ones and them are up there. As well as lane 1. They are your clear leaders at this point, lane 1 and 2. And then lane 7, it looks like they are in 3rd. And just behind them is Ivo and Ones in lane 5, as well as MK SummerSlam. Tato on the bike here in lane number 7, working hard. And now the hammer is being put down here in lane number 7. "30 seconds remaining for these athletes." Sorry, 40 seconds. Massive work by all these athletes. They are pushing hard to finish. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. Time. And it's going to come down to those calories. No one finishing in this one. But what an effort from lane number 7, Tato, putting the hammer down. And man, that was interesting. I wonder what they did there, because they were putting in some decent work there. Be interesting to see what those calories are. We'll have to look at those scoreboards a little bit later. But next up, we got the big boys. Will someone be able to take the crown from Jamie and his fan? That is Josh and Alden. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you in a bit. Final workout, final heat here at WICO Summer Comp. And off they go. So It is going to be tough to beat Alden and Josh. They got a decent little lead. Remember, least amount of points are the winners, and they are on 30. And off they go, and it's been a great comp here this weekend as we get some close-up shots here from Iruru Fitness. I probably messed that up again. They're gonna rewatch this and be like, damn dude, what the hell? I don't know, my brain just can't comprehend. And we got Sean as well as Ollie there. They from Team Scully. Next to them is Legion on the right hand side of your screen. I think the main battle here will be third and second possibly, but I could be wrong. I've put commentator curse all over everything recently. Got Bev there, Bev working hard. You can see Bev, I like that he's looking around. You want to be aware of where the rest of the team is. They are currently hanging on to third. They want to try get into second. There is a possibility for them to get into second. You can see the efforts here from all the men. We got, I think that's Garrett there on the screen, rock and rollers. And jumping over to the split screen, see all the athletes there working, trying to get 1,000 on the ski, 1,000 on the row. And now here's something that I know Justin and Alden are very, very good at, and that is the row. The rock and rollers, they've also been really, really good throughout this weekend, or today, should I say. And we jump back to those close-ups. There's Alden on your screen, Miguel to the left. Miguel also a decent little tank on him, as well as Blake just behind him on the ski erg. Blake here on your screens. Blake, is the head coach of Legion. Full of knowledge is that human being, Blake. And look at that, Miggs has jumped onto the calories. Oh no, it looks like they made a mistake there. They did, they haven't had the swap over. I was just about to say, I haven't seen that swap over, and that would have been one of the craziest swap overs ever. Miggs making a mistake there, realizing he's got to go ski first. Getting us excited in the booth here for no reason. Nice shots here from our cameraman, making sure that he gets right in Blake's face. Got Duan and Dilbot, Uru Fitness on your screens. Big effort here from the men in red. And the big man getting 140 kgs on his sandbag. This is the man on the row right now. There's the big man on your screen now. That man got 140 kgs with ease on that sandbag. See him taking a deep breath. As we catch up here with the rest of the field now, there's Josh on the row. Josh choosing to go with a big pull and then nice and easy down. Some of the athletes are already making their way home. Blake looking over at Josh to see where he's at. But the battle's going to be here with Josh and Bev, as well as Blake, actually, now that I think about it. Those are your top three. See Bev having a look over. These men are all trying to hang on to those top three positions. It's going to be tough to try to beat Josh and Aldi. However, if they slip up and they find themselves outside the top three in this heat, they might have an issue, especially with those scoring opportunities of finishing the ski and the road together. Remember, they get a scoring opportunity, both athletes, to finish the row and the ski. Final workout here for the day. And look at that. Josh onto the assault bike. Josh now putting the hammer down. No one else near him just yet. But remember, Alden still needs to get off. He's looking to get his scoring opportunity. He does. He gets his time. Here comes Alden. Alden now. He's going to take a breather while Josh works hard on the bike. Josh might put in a big little stint here. Here comes Justin and the rest of the field. Blake now in the picture as well. And now this is where it gets nice and hairy for these athletes. You see Alden there choosing to get those elbows nice and high, just trying to save the shoulders a little bit. Remember, he just came off the ski erg, so those shoulders, the core, the lower back's going to be hurting a bit. So just trying to save some energy. Justin Yao on the bike. He's going to swap out now with Bev. Bev is now on the bike. Bev looking to put in some work. Bev's just looking to use that upper body nice. He's pushing hard on those handles, trying to tick over those calories. The big man here from Rock and Roll Rollers. Change over here, but little miscommunication. Onto Bev. Justin now moving in. See Josh, Alden, Blake, as well as Miggs. Miggs is there on the floor. Josh is struggling. Change over here. Ollie on the bike. You got Uru Fitness. Change over here for Uru. You got Ollie putting in a big shift here on the bike. Campbell now on the bike. And then they're starting to hammer it down. 2:30 left on the clock here for these athletes. As we see all the athletes on the screen now, they're going to be hammering it down. As it looks like some of these athletes are getting close to that 100. The shifts are becoming a little bit shorter and they're starting to put in massive work here. 2 minutes left. We jump back here, we see Miggs on the bike. He's working. Look at Josh there, just to his right. He's going to pump it now. He's smashing that bike. He's literally trying to leave everything out there on the floor right now. Big effort, and they are done. Brilliantly done by Josh, and that solidifies the win there for them. Coming into that 90-second mark, got Blake working hard. Miggs now on the bike. And we're going to stay here for the final 90 so we can see who finishes up. Keep an eye out. It looks like Justin, Bev, Blake, and Miggs are battling it out for the number 2 spot. I haven't seen anyone else jump off just yet. It's going to come down to that number 2 spot here to see who's going to hang on. And Justin and Bevan, they are done and dusted. Miggs, done and dusted. Coming into that final 40 seconds. Final 30 seconds here. And we're just waiting for lane number 1 by the looks of it, with 20 seconds remaining, and it looks like they are done and dusted. And that is the end of the workout. You can see all these athletes on the floor now. They are suffering. Campbell, Miggs, Blakes, and man, what an effort by these athletes to do 5 workouts in one day. And we hope you enjoyed the production. You are watching an It's Happening production, and my name is Jason Viking Friedman. We're going to keep you with the images here, but I am signing out. We'll catch you at Last Man Standing next weekend. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, most importantly the bell notifications. I'll be catching you next weekend. Peace out.